How many times have you said it or heard it? I had no choice. It sounds reasonable, doesn't it? The situation was difficult, the pressure was high, and you did what you had to do. But here's the paradox. You always had a choice. You just didn't like the options you saw. Every experience in life presents choice, not always between comfort and comfort, but between alignment and resistance. Sometimes both paths are hard, but one feels lighter because it's true to who you are, while the other feels heavier because it betrays that truth. Think about everyday examples. You stay in a draining job because you have no choice. You need the income. But that's not entirely true. You could choose to leave and face the discomfort of uncertainty. You could choose to downsize, retrain, or start over. You may not like those options, but they still exist. The real challenge is not the lack of choice, it's the fear of consequences. Or consider relationships. Someone says, I can't walk away. I love them. But you could. You simply fear the loneliness that might follow. Saying I have no choice often means I don't want the discomfort attached to the choice I'd rather make. Even in moments of deep difficulty, grief, illness, loss, there is always one sacred space of freedom, how you choose to meet what is happening. You may not choose the event, but you can choose your response. You can choose bitterness or meaning. You can choose despair or understanding. Choice is not about control, it's about consciousness. And this is where empowerment begins. The moment you stop saying I had no choice and start saying, I chose this because I feared that, or I chose this because I believed it was safest, something shifts. You reclaim authorship. You realize that even avoidance is a choice to delay pain, to stay comfortable, or to protect something fragile inside you. But once you acknowledge it as your choice, you regain power. The world doesn't rob you of choice. Conditioning does. Fear does. The belief that safety lies in pleasing others does. But life itself, life always presents doors, some open to peace, others to lessons, but there is always more than one. So next time you catch yourself thinking, I had no choice, pause. Ask, if I did have one, what would it be? Let that answer rise from honesty, not fear. You may not take that step today, and that's okay, but recognizing it already begins to change your vibration. Because the truth is, you are never trapped by circumstances. You are only ever standing at a crossroad between who you've been and who you're becoming. And in every moment, choice, uncomfortable, liberating, sacred choice, is right there, waiting for your awareness to catch up.